Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a first on our Goblin Walks into Bar channel. If you can't tell my voice, my name is Luke, and today I am with no one but myself. I'm all alone. This is because we want to start working on solo stuff as well as our usual group Let's Plays on this channel, so there's a little bit of variation in there. Like, today I am starting what I'm hoping to be a very long series of me playing Harvest Moon. Now, if you've not seen Harvest Moon games before, they're very slow, and that's what we're kind of going for this one. This is going to be a more relaxing series than our jumping around reacting to games and shit. Simply, and I've chosen this game because it is one of my favourite games of all times. Like, I remember playing this when I was a lot younger, back when I didn't really know what I was doing, but I had enough of the basics that I could play it. But I've never beaten it all the way through. So we're just going to jump in there, like, straight off there. So, if you don't know what Harvest Moon is, the idea is, it's kind of like Farmville. Like, the idea is, it's controller. I can't set, like, the arrow keys weren't working for some reason when I was mapping the controller. So, like, I have to use the analog stick for everything, which is going to be really awkward. Let's enter, Fall 21. I like that. It gives some time for me to get out. Okay, so the idea is, this is a very social game. The idea is, well, you'll see the plot in a minute or two, like when I get into the actual game. What do I call the farm? God, naming shit in games is the hardest fucking thing. I'm gonna go call it Squibble. Why the hell not? Yeah, there we go. Squibble Farm. There we go. What is the name of the dog? I have, since I was little, I've always called the dog, Ralph. I don't know why, like, well, I'm a big fan of the Muppets. Like, I believe someone shouted at me for that in one of the episodes. And my favourite character in the Muppets is Rolf the dog, which is spelled with a W, it's spelled R-O-W-L-F, Ralph the dog. Guess that comes, like, sort of based off it. Yeah. So this game, it's a farming simulator. You are given a farm by this lovely man here, who is the mayor of the town, by the way, and you have to look after it. You have 4 years to look after it. Each year consisting of 4 months, which are actually, like, you know, seasons, each lasting 31 days, I think? I can't remember exactly. So, this is a very long game. And because of that, I'm not going to be doing it like we've been doing on a Goblin Walks into Bar so far, where we haven't skipped anything. We've been playing games from, like, you know, start to finish, and we're not, you know, cutting anything out, we're just keep going. This is going to be me going in and out and showing you the bits that you probably want to see. There are a lot of things in this game you won't want to see, but for this episode, there's probably going to be a lot of me explaining how I play Harvest Moon and how I used to play Harvest Moon. In fact, like, it has been years since I've played Harvest Moon. And actually, to be perfectly honest, I've not actually played any Harvest Moon games except for Back to Nature. But simply because this was a game that I got on the PlayStation 1 back when all I had was a PlayStation 1, which was actually my first console. Like, I missed out on the Generation 4, SNES, N64. I can't remember if GameCube came before PlayStation 1. I think that was out at the same time as around the same time the PlayStation 2 was coming out. I really can't remember, but I never had one of those either. So, this game was a major part of my childhood. It was the sort of game where the game is complex enough in its nature that I couldn't beat it with, like, the way I played it. But it's so simplistic that I didn't have to, you know, I didn't have to play it to win. I played it for the routine of upkeeping my farm, making, like, you know, maintaining animals, that sort of fun. And it's really fun. I really love this game. I can't explain why I love Harvest Moon as much as I do. It's just so relaxing. But sorry, I've just had a realization. I think the reason I hadn't done this yet on the channel is because there's a glitch here with her sound. Like, I'm running this off a disc, and found it. Yeah, and as I said, I've been playing this game since I was young and didn't know the etiquette of disc management. Like, I was looking at the disc when I put it into the machine, and holy crap, it's scratched. I might take a screenshot, in fact, like a screenshot, a photograph of it, and upload it if I can be bothered. In fact, I will do that. I'm writing it on a post-it note now while I press X. Pencil. Woo! Photo of disc for series. There you go. You can get a photo of how scratched the disc is. Actually, like, I'm really glad I'm going to be uploading this on our channel, because now Andy and Jay and Danny will understand why I sing that song so much. This game was just my childhood, and that little ditty, like the ditty from you and your childhood friend, who, you know, she plays a big part of, like, in the plot later of the game. Well, there isn't really much of a plot in this game. Again, one of those things which is really great about this. I get the same feeling about this game as most people get about Animal Crossing games. The repetitiveness is really fun. I don't feel like I'm rushed to do anything. Like, this game has a plot and it has an objective, which is about to be shown out here. Yeah, the people in the village are letting you take your grandfather's farm, and your granddad was really, really good, and oh, it's 3 years. I thought it was 4 years. Damn. Yeah, but if you can't get this farm back to the way it was, the villagers will kick you out. But at the same time, each day is like 10 minutes long, and there are 120 of them in 1 year. That's 360 days, which is 3,600 minutes. You know, that's a rough estimate. At the same time, there are days which are shorter, days that are longer. This game has the repetitiveness of, like, Animal Crossing that makes it really relaxing to play. But it has an objective, which I would need. So now we're actually in the game, and I need to check something here. Let's see. Oh, wait, I know what's... Right. The squiggles, like the red squiggles, these ones, the one that looks kind of like thumbprints, are events. So the local horse race will be held. There's a chicken sumo in one. I think that's in spring. Thanksgiving, which is you give cookies to the girls you like. That one's actually really useful. But I can't do that yet because I don't have a kitchen, so I can't make cookies. This game is... The first year of this game is a lot slower because you need to maintain... You need to really get into it. Like, you need to build your farm up from the start. So let's start by withdrawing some tools. Now, the first step in Harvest Moon is to clear up your farm and dig some plots. Later, you can buy some seeds, but I don't know why I'm actually bothering with tools just now because I'm going to get a cutscene here. It feels a little bit strange to play a game like on this channel, which I've played before. I mean, especially by myself. Oh crap! I didn't mean to do that. I know the town tour. Damn balls. Well, I guess it's fair. Like, you know, you guys get to see it. Yeah. That way over there is the poultry farm and the horsey placey, where you can buy animals. Animals, especially cows and sheep, come later. Chickens are a really good way of getting early income, I found. Again, like, I don't know how I'm going to be playing this, because I haven't played this game since I was around 6 to 8, I don't know. It involved me doing maths and crap to figure out what age I was. All I remember was this was one of me and my brother's favourite games. He was older and understood more of it. So, I could be reading this to you, by the way, but I'm just letting you guys read it yourself. I hope you're fine with that. But yeah, this was a game me and my brother... Like, me and my brother have never really got on all that well, but this was a game where me and my brother really did get on. We thought it was really fun. We both taught each other, like, where to find stuff. Especially my brother teaching me because I was younger. So... This game does mean quite a bit to me, and it just... I really want to play again, and, you know, I'm doing a Let's Play channel. I thought it could be fun to do a slow update of me playing Harvest Moon, where I build my farm very slowly. And you guys see 15 minutes of me going through, like, this will be, like, you know, my 15 minutes will be a stretch of, like, 2 weeks in-game. Yeah, that place is going to be very useful later. The supermarket lets me buy seeds, which I can plant in my farm for flowers. And the hospital is also very important. You can come here when you feel sick or fatigued, but try not to overwork, so you don't have to. I would plan to go to the hospital a lot, because one of the other things about this game is it has a bit of an inbuilt dating thing. In order to make, like, as you've seen, you need to get the village to like you. And one of the ways you need to do that is to engage in a relationship with one of the girls in the town. Now, over my years of playing this game, when you're younger and you have a game this long, you very rarely play it through. You end up, you end up getting comfortable with the first bit and restarting over and over again. And I always did that, and I've always tried to, be with each girl, but from a more mature perspective, I know which one I prefer to go for, because the game is about routine, really. Like, you need to get into a routine of doing stuff each day, and my routine is pretty easy, and it does involve me it involves me going into the woods below my house, below my farm even, and it involves me picking flowers there, which get you a lot of favor points with one of the girls, and it's the nurse in the hospital. Oops. So yeah, I'll probably be going for her again as my intended wifey. Oh, I love Zack. Zack's one of my favorite characters in this game. He just looks so macho, and I've never been able to tell, right, if the light, I'm going to hold him here. You see the lines on his mouth, especially if you look on, above the turn of his mouth on the right? Because it's so pixely, I've never been able to tell if that's, a pencil mustache, or, just his, I think it's supposed to be pencil mustache. In fact, I think I may be talking crap, but, it's shots like that. It does look like a mustache, but at the same time it doesn't. This game is very pixely, but it's old, and, that was expected of the time. But at the same time, it's got a really charming style to it. I like the blobby characters. They look like they're made out of Play-Doh, and that's really cool. Right, so, that's all I have time for on this episode of A Goblin Walks Into a Bar. Luke Solo plays Harvest Moon, Back to Nature. Next episode, I'll run through my daily schedule, and we'll start on the jump cutty stuff where I clean up this crap. But until then, what he said.